So I says to Mabel, Mabel, I says, we'll finish this later. What up, party people? My name is Matt Lehman. I am the owner of Finders Thrift and Vinyl in La Quinta, California, and SpatulaCityRecords.com. What better way to say I love you than with a gift from Spatula City? Today, I'm going to teach you how to fix a seam split in a record. Seam split, top split, center split, any kind of split. I'm going to teach you, there's a couple different ways and there's a couple different tricks. I need to grab something out of here, got it here, great. Number one, the first one, this is the easiest one to do. It's this one, it's high energy. These records I don't care about. I don't normally do this in the shop. I will glue the binding, which I'm going to do right now. If it's just come unglued, this happens quite a bit in dry climates, especially in the desert. The glue dries out and cracks and pops off. So as you can see, the tab is still perfect. It's just come unglued. So the only real trick to this is the glue to use. Don't use Elmer's glue. It's water-based, it'll ripple, it'll make your jackets look horrible, and you'll regret it. The only thing I use, and I buy this in bulk, are glue sticks. And I really, really like these glue sticks. I buy them in bulk, like I said, because it's purple. It goes on purple, dries clear, so that way you can see where you're gluing. So the trick here is there's no trick. Just take this glue stick, run it across the tab. Actually, the real trick would be to not get glue on the jacket itself, because if you do that, then you're gonna have a mess, which I actually just did. But if you do, you can just open that tab up. Nice thing about glue sticks is they rub out pretty fast. I rub out pretty fast. You rub out pretty fast. Okay, so as you can see, blue or purple, a little bit of purple. Run your finger across it. Get yourself some clips. I do not recommend grip clips because they have a lot of grip and they will end up creasing your jackets. If you're going to do that, then grab something else like CDs and put them on either side of the CDs and put the grip clip on it so that way it will hold it. You can use binder clips. Same thing with binder clips. If you're going to use binder clips, make sure you put something around them because they can also be pretty tight. I'm going to use one anyway because I don't care about this jacket. Any kind of clips. Go to clipcity.com. Pick up any kind of clips you've got. They've got every kind of clip you possibly need. That's the first one. We'll let that dry. The second one. These are going to be a little more tricky. As you can see, this John Mayall Empty Rooms is split on the top. The nice thing about this John Mayall, and there's two different types of jackets. There's ones that have tabs like the one I just showed you. This Christmas in Zitherland has tabs. If they don't have tabs like this one, it's a little bit easier because they have products on the market. I'm not going to tell you the name of the product because I don't like them. Actually, they're a good product. I don't like what they charge for them. They charge $10 for 12 of them, I think, which is fine. That's a really good price. It's really nice. All it is a piece of cardboard. Looks like this. And then it has double-sided stick tape on either side, and then you pull those tabs off, slide it in, and lock it into place. Really nice. I'm not a big fan of double-sided stick tape because once it sticks, it is stuck, and you cannot. It's very unforgiving. What I don't like about them is they charge $8.95 to ship 12 of these to you. So realistically, they charge about $2 a piece. I'm fine with paying $2 a piece, but I don't like being charged $8.95 shipping, and I think that it's kind of a BS way to do business. Also, you don't need them. You can do this. When you're done eating your cereal or you're done eating your Pop-Tarts, you can use the edge of the Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tart boxes are fantastic. I recommend, on a side note, I recommend the Great Value or Walmart brand Pop-Tarts, especially for the brown sugar cinnamon. They're much better than Pop-Tart brand. Sorry, Pop-Tart, they just are. But they already have the fold for you. All you have to do is cut it. I personally use a paper cutter because I'm a crafty little guy. But you can use scissors. It doesn't really matter the size. You kind of want to maybe about an inch, inch and a half. The other thing to use, if you don't eat cereal or Pop-Tarts, whatever, you can use old jackets. Yes, if you own a record store, or you know somebody that owns a record store, or just go to a thrift store and buy a bunch of records that have nice seams, and cut them out. Don't do that to Herb Alpert though. It's with a P, not a B. Herb Alpert. That's sacrilegious. Don't do that to Herb. He's a good man. Leave him alone. Do that with other things, which is what I've already done here. I've cut a bunch of them. I cut a record out and I've got 3 of them. Ta-da! And same thing, you can, if you wanted to, you could flip this inside out and use the brown side so that you're not using the glossy side. But they tend to split already. See, this one's already splitting when I do that, and it's gonna push the top or the bottom of your jacket out. So I would recommend just leaving it as is. And then all you gotta do on this John Mayall is slide this in and run it down all the way. Glue, whatever. Run your glue along it. Bada boom, bada bing. You might want to have something else to work on so you can glue the other side. Purple, purple. Slide that bad boy in. Grab another one to help push it in. I meant to bring a ruler to do this. A ruler would be cherry for this. I don't have a ruler. Bummer. Might want to practice on this. Let that dry. Bada boom, bada bing. It's not dry yet. I'll pull this down a little bit. I'm gonna let that dry. The other thing you're gonna notice is that you may get, it may be thicker up top where that piece is. And again, you can put clips on them. I don't really care about this jacket, so I'm just gonna put binder clips and grip clips, which I've already said don't do. Do as I say, not as I do. The last one, so you've got a tab that has, this one could actually just be glued back on. But if you come across a record that has a tab that is split off the tab, you're gonna have to cut that tab out. I recommend using a razor blade if you have one, which I just happen to have right here. So I'm just gonna fold it out so that you can see the tab and then cut along that edge. Cut it off. And the reason I'm doing this is because, again, if you're putting one of these tabbers in there, it's going to just end up being a really fat jacket. And that's up to you. If you want to leave it, then that's great. Sometimes that tab is going to be glued, so you're going to have to work on it a little bit. You might want to put a clip down at the bottom so you don't split it more. Same thing. I'm going to glue this all the way down. I got glue all over my counter. That's why I have a butt towel. All right. I left just a little bit off of it so that I can actually work with it. Slide it in. Put it in position. Clip it up. Running low on clips. All right, let's go back to the first one. So the first one, remember, was just a glue job. This one should be just about ready. Ta-da! Ta-da! That was easy. This works. This is great. I love it when I find a record that the glue has just come undone. It saves me a whole lot of work and headaches. This is the John Mayall one. This is probably not ready yet. Pretty close. So there you go. You can see it. Oh, you want to see if the record still fits in there? That would have been awkward if that didn't fit in there, wouldn't it? It fit in there, but it's splitting still because it needs more glue. But it does fit in there. There you go. That's it. Let it dry a little bit longer. If you like that video, thank you so much. Try it at home. There's different things to use, different techniques to try, but that's it. Watch out for all of our other videos on YouTube. We've got some on how to fix scratches. We get ready to do one on how to cleaning. Also follow us on Instagram, like our posts, and we'll keep them coming. Thank you so much. SpatulaCityRecords.com, where all of our records are ultrasonically cleaned before they're shipped out. Buy 9, get 1 free, and free shipping on orders of $50 or more, US only. Later.